Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another free webinar brought to you by Linc. In this webinar, we are going to discuss Power Automate and its capabilities within the Business Central environment. Um, for those of you that haven't yet met me, my name is Karel de Beer. I will be the presenter today, and with me is Marco Belcher. He will be our moderator. He will take note of all the questions that you might have. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the chat and we can discuss it afterwards. In our agenda for today, we are going to have an overview of Power Automate. So what is Power Automate and where can I access it? We can have a few examples of flows within the Business Central environment. So the three examples of flows I have for us today is to notify a user when a record is changed, notify a customer or vendor when they are blocked inside of Business Central, and send a welcoming message to a new customer. Afterwards, we can discuss the plans for Power Automate. We have both a free plan and a premium plan per user. For those of you that might wonder what is Power Automate, Power Automate is a Microsoft tool that enables the creation of applications and services. It allows you to connect to various tasks and actions in a seamless manner, triggering actions or responses based on specific events. With Power Automate, you can streamline business processes, reduce manual work, and improve efficiency by automating repetitive tasks, data transfers, notifications, approvals, and more. It integrates with a wide range of Microsoft and third-party applications, making it a versatile solution for orchestrating tasks and data flows without the need for complex coding. So, how can we access Power Automate? There is two methods that we can discuss today. The first one is to just search for it in your web browser. And if you have your Microsoft logins, you can use the same login. Keep in mind, the default will be a free plan you will have, so you won't have all the nice additional capabilities. Additionally, you can access it directly from Business Central Cloud. To do that, simply go to BC, search for any page. I'm going to work in our customers page. Just search for customers. And when you select more options, you'll have a little automate action here. So if you select the automate action and select Power Automate and manage flows, it will open Power Automate for you. So this brings us directly to your flow section of Power Automate. So in this scenario, there's only the ones that are active is the ones I'm going to present to you, but all of the list of flows you've created will lie in here. You can also then create flows from templates that it's already set up in Power Automate like here's the default list, but if you search here for Business Central, it will give you a complete list of suggested flows. Now, these flows are all, you can use them from the get-go, or you can modify them a bit to fit your needs a bit more. So the first flow I want to look at is when a business event occurs. So this specific flow is when one of our customers is blocked. So in the flow, we have both an action and a trigger. The trigger is like when a customer is blocked, that will be our trigger, and the action will be everything that happens after the trigger is triggered. So for this specific flow, when a business event occurs, you just say in what environment and company and what event it is for. And then our action will be to get the record of the customer. And our final action is to send a mail to our customer, telling them they are blocked and they should contact our accounts department. Our second flow, the action here is for a selected record. Now, this is actually a quite cool functionality of Power Automate. What this does, it adds an action to your customer card. So for this one is a welcoming letter for our customer card. So when you go to a specific customer and we select automate, you'll see there's a little action button in there. So this is just to show you what this does. Our third and final flow is when any of the records is changed for a sensitive page. So in this scenario, I'm just going to do our customer cards for when a customer is changed. Okay, so let's quickly go through our first flow when a business event occurs. So back on Business Central, on the customer card, you'll see there's a little blocked button over here. And when I select any reason why the customer might be blocked, let's say in this scenario all, it will trigger the flow and say we should send a mail. I just set my own email up here to send a mail to this email address. So now, after the trigger is triggered, and we go, let me just open my mails over here. There we can see our little mail that PowerAutomate has created for us, telling me the customer is blocked. And because we used a variable for the name of the customer, it can be used across all of the customer cards. So in this scenario, I just used Willie's. They should contact our accounts department. Now, because my second flow is also when a record is modified over here, it will trigger a second mail telling me now because the customer is blocked. That's a kind of a stupid scenario, but the record changed, so I will get a second mail telling me my record has changed. Now this trigger takes a bit longer, so I'll just keep my mails open here at the side on the side to show you when it happens. Okay, cool. Our third and final flow is a welcoming letter. Now for this one, it's just on the customer card, but it's on most standard BC cards and pages you can add it. So I just said production, the company name, and the page on where it is applicable. Again, here the same to get the record and to send our email. So this email will send to the email that's in the customer card and a little welcoming message telling to welcome to the Linc family and the display name of the customer. So all of the display name and all of these other variables, we get it from this get record action. So we can put in the example, you can put any of these dynamic contents that's available in here we can use. And this is from the get record action in the previous one. Cool. Like we can, yeah, let me actually do something different. Let's say our salesperson code will handle all of your sales. We can save it. And after it's saved, we can test it. Now, because this is from action, we can't test it manually. So we need to go to BC itself to test it. So to do that, we go back to our customer card. We select automate. And there you'll see our nice welcome letter. And just select run flow. Okay, and then when I open my inbox over here, here's our nice little workflow telling me this salesperson will handle all of your sales and our message we inputted in there. So it's nice so you can create your own messages and work from that. Cool. While I have my mailbox open, our second one where we blocked the customer, it tells in the mail here, you have been blocked due to outstanding payments. Please contact our accounts department to make arrangements. Now there is quite a lot of standard flows in BC. You can use approvals as well. That's one of the templates we do have. So if we go back here to templates, Actually, it's open in here. There's quite a long list of standard approval workflows. And then, of course, you can do a lot of flows outside of Business Central for your other business processes. It's worth it to go and play a bit and see what there is that might fit your needs. But yeah, there's quite a lot, and you can then always contact us for assistance to help you set up the flow. Okay. Now, the costs regarding Power Automate, the free license is automatically assigned to you to your account when you create a new account. But it is quite limited. Like all of the flows I showed you now, it's all premium flows. So for that, there is separate costs in there based on monthly commitments or annual commitments. And then there's also Power Automate as a flow for an organization. So that's it's a bit more expensive, but it can fit it's different flows that can fit your need in there. If you have any suggestions of flows, please either drop it in the chat or send us a mail to our help desk. Then we can help you set it up. So our list is quite limited we have currently, so it's just to fit your needs as our customers. Cool, then that's that for today. It's a nice short session. I hope you are excited as I am about Power Automate and its capabilities. Feel free to contact me. You can send a message to our help desk if you have any questions or would like to start using Power Automate yourselves. And then we are glad to assist. Thank you everyone for your time, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.